Good morning and welcome to Next 4 Years, your daily briefing on U.S. government actions under President Donald Trump. Today is Tuesday, July 29, 2025. The Trump administration announced the repeal of the EPA's endangerment finding, a core legal basis for regulating greenhouse gas emissions across industries, from tailpipes to smokestacks. EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin called it the most significant environmental rollback in history, citing a 2024 Supreme Court shift that limits agency authority. Environmental advocates are preparing court challenges. To prevent judicial pushback, the Justice Department extended the interim appointments of Nevada's U.S. Attorney Sigal Chattah and CDCA acting U.S. Attorney Bill Essayli, allowing them to remain in their roles for months. Both appointments have drawn objections due to controversial statements or partisan ties. FEMA announced that states must now allocate at least 10% of terrorism prevention funding to migrant enforcement operations, effectively shifting federal Homeland Security dollars to support ICE facility expansion and collaboration with local law enforcement. The administration cut $158 million in DOJ grants for community violence intervention (CVI) programs nationwide, impacting cities like New York, Chicago, and LA. Critics warn life-saving grassroots programs serving Black and Latino communities are being dismantled. The American Fuel and Petrochemical Manufacturers Group formally challenged the Trump administration's biofuel blending mandates and tariff policies, forecasting $70 billion in compliance costs for refiners. The dispute underscores growing tension within the energy sector. After days of talks in Stockholm, U.S. and Chinese officials agreed on a 90-day tariff truce extension, but final approval still depends on President Trump. Treasury Secretary Bessent emphasized that negotiators await Trump's decision, even as confidence grows in productive diplomacy. A new Reuters Ipsos poll shows Trump's approval rating has dropped to 40%, the lowest of his second term, amid widespread dissatisfaction with his approach to the economy and immigration. Notably, support remains strong among Republicans, 83%, but remains minimal among independents and Democrats. Continuing its crackdown on campus anti-Semitism, the Trump administration is pushing Harvard to agree to a $500 million settlement compared to Columbia's $200 million deal. Harvard has accepted initial compliance requests, including releasing employment forms, and may face funding restoration if it cooperates. Today's developments reflect a sweeping regulatory rollback, aggressive immigration and enforcement pivots, massive cuts to gun prevention funding, escalating policy conflict with energy sector actors, and trade negotiations in flux, all under the shadow of declining public approval. Thank you for tuning in to Next 4 Years. Join us tomorrow for your next briefing on U.S. government actions.